Hey, 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 I am Mr. Kittens and Gibberish, and welcome to this video. I am making Birger's Gamer Hatred Fueled Pizza. And, let's get on with it. I have gathered all the ingredients, the flour here, the sugar, and the, instant yeast. Quick rise, instant yeast. Some extra virgin olive oil, blarg. Baritolia, doesn't matter, it's just olive oil. And then, Morton iodized sea salt, mainly because of the illustration of the girl. Anyways, and there. Also, oh yeah, that's right, this water. Ignore this part, it's just a spoon. That wasn't meant to be used, so I put it in the sink. And here are these measure cups that total 1 1/4, 2 1/4. That will total 2 1/4. Yeah. Ignore this part. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. I was getting this measuring spoon. It's clicky and clacky, but you really can't hear that, so oh well. And this here is a pot lid. Ignore the missing handle, and you can fry shit in it. Works really well. I'll be baking the pizza in this, so yeah. And now the cooking begins, indubitably. As you can see here, I'm putting in the flour, and then after the flour, I'm going to be preheating the oven. And I'm going to set this flour aside for later. And now here, I'm going to be adding the 2 1/4 teaspoons yeast. Fuck, I forgot. Basically the one, the equivalent of 1 packet of yeast. And here, my kind viewers, are all the dry ingredients together. I'm going to thoroughly mix it all with a whisk, like I usually do, and it just so happens that Birger does it as well. I'm sure it's common. And now it's time to add the ingredients that make shit wet. I'm adding the olive oil and the water, and I'm gonna start mixing it. You can see that I'm using the end of the mixing spoon instead of the spatula part. And you don't really see a dough hook with, something like that at the end. That's why I'm doing that. I added a little bit too much water here, so I had to add a little bit more flour. My hands got sticky here.
This is where the fun begins.
Yes, thank you, Hayden Christensen. This is indubitably where the fun begins. This is part of the video where I start beating the shit out of this dough, as Birger suggested, bringing out all that hate you have towards that one specific company, or companies that develop video games. You have, and just let it all out for it. Because of it. My particular hate goes towards Bethesda and their cancellation of Prey 2 for the most stupidest fucking reasons too. The reason why they canceled Prey 2 is because they wanted to hostily take over Human Head Studios. Prey 2 was practically finished, and they canceled it because it wasn't up to their Bethesda quality standards. Like, come on. Look at the state of Fallout 76 when they released that shit. Like, come on. Oh, that fucking pissed me off. Oh well. Onwards to the next section. Okay, folks, we're almost done. This is where we start moving the dough to the pan. Indubitably, I'll just let myself do this. It's self-explanatory. And listen to this relaxing music. Or maybe it's not music at all. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just my rambling. Huh. Okay, chooches and choochettes. We are about to end the video soonish. We're gonna add this Prego Italian sauce. And we're gonna add some spices to it first. We're gonna add some paprika. And then some cayenne pepper. This one was unopened. There's another one that was opened. So we're gonna put that in the Prego too. And then after the paprika, we're gonna add some fennel seeds here. I fucking love fennel seeds in my sauce. It gives the sauce a kind of a sweet flavoring, but in a savory kind of way. It's really delicious, sweet and savory. I fucking love it. Anyways, when we add all that shit, this is a new jar. Okay, I just opened it, and I'm gonna shake all this shit up. Yeah, just like that. Oh yeah, harder. No, harder. Fucking Christ. Okay, we're gonna add that to the dough now. I kind of like I like sauce a little bit more than the average Joe, but I don't like to add too much because I don't want to feel like I'm drowning the pizza. So we're gonna add this. We're gonna start spreading this shit over. We're gonna start spreading it so it's evenly distributed. Well, as evenly as I possibly fucking could. So yeah. I'm gonna add a little bit more sauce to this because I didn't like how little sauce Birger put on his pizza. He's a cheese guy. I'm kind of a sauce guy, but I do like cheese. I like cheese a lot. But yeah, we're almost done with this shit. Ho ho ho! Look at what we have here. We have the low moisture mozzarella cheese. It's shredded, but it was on sale. This big bag was on sale, so we're gonna add the mozzarella cheese now, and yeah, we're gonna put on quite a bit, I guess. I'm gonna start speeding up the video even more now, because it's just cheese. There's nothing really to comment about it. Okay, now the Monterey Jack cheese. I took that out. We're not about to put that on just yet. We're now gonna put on the Italian seasoning, but I don't really have any Italian seasoning. So I made my own by just adding one ingredient to the next ingredient, that's in Italian seasoning. So oregano, basil, rosemary here, then I guess some thyme. Did I add thyme? I think I added thyme. Maybe not. Well, anyways, thyme. And then I added some ground sage. We only had ground sage. Yeah, sage. So I dusted that on there. Mm-hmm. Okay, now it's time to add the Monterey Jack cheese. We're gonna put this right on the edges where the crust is gonna be. And it's gonna be a cheesy crust. Yep. Now it's time to add the pepperonis. I fucking love pepperoni pizza. It's so delicious. And my second favorite toppings. Okay. Pepperoni is like default favorite. It used to be cheese when I was little because I fucking love cheese pizza, but now it's pepperoni just as a default. My second favorite toppings on pizza is pepperoni. Fuck, I'm blanking. Pepperoni, pineapple. Yes, it does belong on pizza, but not with ham. Pineapple does not belong on pizza with ham. Combining those two flavors onto a pizza is disgusting, and that's why people don't like pineapple on pizza. Even though I'm blabbing now. I doubled the pepperoni on here, so there's going to be a lot of grease, but it's worth it. And that third topping is jalapenos. That combination, pepperoni, pineapple, and jalapenos is fucking delicious, and I really recommend it. And now we're gonna add the olive oil onto the edges, so it fries the cheese up there And then when this is done, we're gonna plop that shit right into the oven. Yep. Oh yeah, boys, it's ready. Time to take out that delicious pizza, and it was delicious. I don't think I'd make it again because don't get me wrong, it was fucking delicious, but look at that shit. Oh, so good. Very, very oily, but I put on twice the pepperoni. But it was delicious, just not quite up to my taste with how I like my pizza. All the olive oil added to it is it's fine, but you know, yeah, it's still delicious. It's delicious, but it's not delicious that I personally like. I don't think I'll make it again. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Actually, no, I don't think I'll make this again, but it was really fun making it. I actually really liked I liked making it, and it was delicious. Just, I already said this. I'm like a broken record. And now that it's done, it's time to put this puppy back onto a surface I can cut it. Now, I struggled a lot here. I could not for the life of me get this pizza out of this pan. Like, oh my god, it was such a fucking struggle. I ended up piercing part of a little bit of the crust. Excuse me. Ooh. Fuck. Excuse me. But I inevitably fuck. I inevitably did take it out. It was a struggle, but I did it. Finally, here we go. I took it out. You could see where I fucked it up. I accidentally pierced the spatula in there. Look at this delicious, crispy piece. Ooh, yummy. Oh, delicious. Anyways, back to this video. Yeah, I'm gonna cut into it now. Yeah, the cutting begins. Indubitably. I love that word. My favorite word, indubitably. It is indubitably my favorite word. Indubitably. Look at this delicious pizza. You can see all the oil from the pepperoni is running out. And probably a little bit of the cheese too. As well as the olive oil. But probably not that much olive oil. That's mostly just the grease from the grease and the oils from the pepperoni. Yeah, look at that. I cut into fours just like burger. Oh my god, it was so delicious. I tried to eat it immediately, but I burnt my fucking mouth. Naturally, as one would when they eat a slice of pizza directly from the oven. Well, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching if you're watching. And subscribe. I'd sure love that. Also, if you liked it, zip it up and zip it out.